All right, let's set the stage. Today in Portland, two city councilors are under scrutiny over a pricey event at the Moda Center that may have crossed state ethics rules.
Hi, I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett from Portland, Oregon.
First up, Portland councilors under fire for ethics violations at a Moda Center event. Here's the quick rundown. Councilors Olivia Clark and Loretta Smith attended a Portland Metro Chamber event at the Moda Center in June. Tickets ran about $350, but they got in free. Oregon law caps gifts to public officials at $50 from a single source per calendar year, unless they're attending in an official capacity. Official capacity, meaning you're there as part of your government role, like speaking or representing the city on the record. In July, a complaint landed at the Oregon Government Ethics Commission, the state watchdog that reviews whether public officials followed ethics rules. The complaint argues the councilors were not there in an official capacity, which would mean no exemption to the gift limit. Around 800 people were at the event, including Tom Dundon, the new owner of the Portland Trail Blazers. The topic on the table was proposed renovations at the Moda Center.
That's a story worth telling. It's surprising the complaint came from a Portland resident who couldn't get in because of the ticket cost and availability. If this holds up, it could ripple through their careers, not just fines, but public trust. Why does the official versus non-official distinction matter so much,
Because the exemption is very specific. If you're there doing your job for the public, the state makes room for that. If you're there as a private attendee, it looks like a gift over the limit. The commission will sort through the details: who invited them, what role they played, whether they were on the program. That's the gist. All right, let's roll on.
Next up, Portland's $600 million Moda Center dilemma: civic pride or fiscal responsibility. The city now owns the arena, and there's a push for a major renovation. Public opinion is split. Only about 32% say upgrades are very important. Meanwhile, the team's owner, Tom Dundon, a billionaire who also owns the Carolina Hurricanes in the NHL, doesn't want to finance the upgrades himself. That puts pressure on the city to decide how much taxpayer support, if any, should be on the table. People point to the multiplier effect. Money spent at the arena can ripple across nearby businesses like restaurants and hotels. Still, the price tag is big, and the benefits over the long run are debated. The city's leverage is stronger now that it holds the deed, but leverage only gets you so far if the other side won't chip in.
This one's got some depth to it. Dundon's frugality is part of the conversation. We even heard criticism about not springing for special playoff shirts for fans. It's a small symbol, but yeah, it hits the civic pride nerve. On the flip side, $600 million is, a lot. The city's trying to balance that pride with fiscal guardrails. They took ownership in 2024, so they've got skin in the game now, but spending smart still matters. Next up, TriMet Safety Team pushes for new management amid a unionization battle. TriMet is our regional transit agency. Its safety response team is an unarmed group in blue and yellow uniforms focused on de-escalation on buses and trains, talking people down, offering help, and keeping things calm without arrest powers. The team launched in 2021 and is managed by Portland Patrol Incorporated, a private security contractor. Team members say low pay and rough working conditions led them to unionize, but PPI hasn't recognized the union. A team member, Ben Hecko, spoke at a TriMet board meeting in April about it. In May, TriMet put out a solicitation looking at potential new contractors for the team, basically testing the market for a manager that might respect the right to organize. Whether PPI has engaged in good faith talks is disputed, but the push for change is loud and clear.
This one really resonates with me. 8 months after saying they want to unionize, still no recognition. That's tough. Unionization can lift pay, create real training paths, and reduce turnover, meaning fewer people leaving so you keep experience and stability. Why would PPI hold off on recognizing them if the goal is a safer, steadier system?
Hard to say from the outside. Management might argue they're following their internal process, while workers say their voices aren't being heard. With TriMet eyeing other contractors, there's pressure building. For riders, the big picture is simple. A supported team usually means steadier service and calmer trips. Let's keep it moving.
Back to the city's Moda Center dilemma, zoomed out with some context. The arena opened in 1995 as the Rose Garden. The city assumed ownership in 2024. Tom Dundon bought the Trailblazers in 2025, and the team made the NBA playoffs in 2026. The city collects money from event bookings, parking, and other arena operations. People point to that multiplier effect we mentioned. Dollars at the arena ripple to nearby spots, but the question remains, is a $600 million renovation financially prudent, especially with other city needs in line?
That hits different. The long-term benefit of big sports projects is debated everywhere. One more wrinkle is a clause that the Blazers have to keep the building in first-class shape, contract language for top-tier, modern standards. How you define and fund that standard is where the city's leverage and the team's responsibilities meet. It's complicated, for sure. Last up, the Portland Trailblazers and the economic pull of their home arena. The Blazers are central to the city's sports identity and downtown activity. Public opinion on the renovation is split, and there's criticism of Dundon's reluctance to contribute to upgrades. Also worth noting, the Portland Fire, our WNBA team, sublets the arena through the Blazers, and those event bookings and parking fees feed revenue back to the city.
Let's not let this one slide by. Dundon's frugality, even on smaller gestures like playoff shirts, adds another layer to how people read the bigger money question. For many, it's not just about spreadsheets. It's about what message we send with public dollars in sports. Real talk, the choices made now will echo for years, on the court and on our streets outside the arena. And that's where we'll leave it for now.
This was Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett from Portland.
Have a great day and join us again tomorrow.